Hey everybody, welcome back to Card Curiosity, where we try to find the best possible ways to make a good return on your investment in the sports card world. And today we've got another episode of Rip It or Skip It, where we analyze a box of cards and see if it is something that we should purchase and open and have the possibility of making some money from it. So today what we're going to look at is 2024 Bowman Chrome Baseball, and this is a set that is looked forward to every year. You get a mixture of rookies and superstars with prospects, and in this particular one, the focus is on more international prospects as opposed to prospects that had been drafted through the MLB draft. So you can see what the box kind of looks like here. You get a couple autographs in the box, and then you get cards that look like this with some basically a mixture of superstars and prospects. So before we jump in and do our analysis, remember the four things we look at are, first of all, the price. We want to make sure that we can get these boxes for a reasonable rate, that they're not too expensive for what we're getting. Second, we look at the checklist, and we want to make sure that the players that you have the possibility of pulling are actually guys that we want to have in our hands and that can sell and make money. Third, we look at the gradability to see if these are cards that the quality is good enough that if we sent them to PSA, we can get PSA 10s, because the PSA 10 score on a card ends up being worth way more money than selling them raw or using other grading companies. And then finally, we look at the relevance to see if these are cards that are going to maintain their value over time. Are they going to be desired for many, many years, or are they just kind of going to be a quick fad where you want to sell it as quick as you can and not hold for very long? So let's jump in here and look at the price. So I believe on Topps website they released for around $280 today. Today is actually release day as I'm recording this. You can get them for around $300 on Dave & Adams. You can get them for, I believe, about the same here, to $289 on Blowout Cards. And so yeah, that's kind of in the middle for what we like to see. You know, I think under 200 is these days pretty reasonable. 300 that's kind of middle of the road. You know, under 100 would be fantastic, but you're just not going to get that. So you get two autographs, but for $300, we're going to have to give the score here a 2 out of 5. It's just a little too high, I think, for what you get. But if we keep moving now to the checklist, let's see what we're looking at on I guess the possibilities of what you can get. So like the base set has 100 cards, and there's also 100 prospects, so that's 200 total. And if you look at the list of players, there's going to be a ton of inserts. You got different kinds of autographs and everything else, but you have 100 players here. A lot of them are going to be players that you don't necessarily want, or cards that aren't going to be worth anything. And that's unfortunate. I wish it was like 50-50. You know, if you had 50 players here, and if you look at the prospects, you got another 100 here. If they just would have taken the top 50 of each, which I think they do that for their mega boxes, so maybe keep an eye out for megas. But this being 200 players on the base, I'm hoping to be able to pull some Elly De La Cruz rookie cards and Paul Skeens to be able to grade. And if you don't, though, it's going to make it tough to pull your money back out of this product. They do have variations as well. Etched in glass looks pretty cool. Like if you can get one of those, that'd be awesome. Those are pretty rare though. 1 in 721 packs. You also have just regular image variations, 1 in 292. Rookie color run variations are super rare, 7,000 packs. So good luck getting those if you do, and you get the right player. That'd be awesome. When it comes to the autographs, mostly you're going to get prospect autographs. They're going to have some kind of insert stuff here, All-American Games, Ascensions, you know, which have also some Elly De La Cruz, some bigger players, bigger rookies on there on the Ascensions, but the Ascensions are like 1 in 1,200 packs, so probably not going to find those. You got relic autographs, 1 in 873. Those players that's a pretty good checklist of superstars there, and some big rookies. And then you have the big ones, the Chrome prospect autographs, 141 names on there, which is massive. And so you're getting 2 of these per box typically, but there's only like 2, 3, 4 guys that are really going to command any money. The big one, I believe, is let's see, Leo. This guy here with San Diego, that's the guy you want to hit. And so you're looking at like 1 out of 141. It's just not a great chance to get that. Unfortunately, they do have rookie autographs, which sound awesome, but those are 1 in 1,500. Like, so you're not going to get those either. So like, it's tough. This is going to be a tough product to get your money back, I believe. I'd love to get a Gladiators of the Diamond autograph too. 1 in 1,600 packs for those. So I'm just going to say the checklist. It's bad. I got to give it a 1. 1 out of 5 on the checklist. Let's keep going here for sake of time. When it comes to gradability, this is going to score pretty well. We're looking back at 2023. So the autographs, gem at a 66% rate, which is really good. Just a prospect like base cards are right around 60%. And Bowman Chrome, like I think that'd be like your rookies and superstars right at 58. So like that's pretty solid, honestly. I'm going to give the grading a 4 out of 5. I think in general we can expect that we'll have a lot of cards to grade if we want them, if we can pull the right guys. That's the real question. Are you going to be able to pull the right guys that are going to make sense to grade or not? So grading 4 out of 5. And then lastly, let's look at the relevance of these cards and like the staying power. And so I'm going to start by looking at last year's darling here, Ethan Salas. That's the guy that everybody wanted, the prospect that everybody wanted. And I just want you to see what has happened in the last couple, gosh, why is this looking like this? In the last year, what his prices have done. And it's not good. And I think this is pretty consistent. They start out, they're really hot, and then it cools off, and here we are a year later. And because he was like 16, 17 years old when these cards first came out, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for him to kind of figure things out. And so he's not going to be in the majors for probably at least 3-4 more years, potentially. And so in the last 12 months, his autograph cards since release are down 74% for the base auto and 77% for the raw auto. So your best bet is probably to wait. So if you can pull anything nice, sell it quickly, and then just wait. It could be that Ethan's going to be an incredible player in 5 years. Maybe he'll be an all-star. Maybe he'll be an MVP down the road. If that's the case and you think so, like I would wait a year and buy at levels like this instead of on release day, right? Because what you could have, if you look at Bobby Witt Jr. here, so his cards, he's having a fantastic season, of course, and so like his, I guess you look at his Topps Chrome autograph as a rookie there in red. That's up a little bit throughout the year. 31% this year. His Bowman Chrome from 2020, so that would be the actual thing to compare it to, is at $1,000, so up 35% on the year. And so like if you can find the right player, the Bowman Chrome autographs, I just like to compare them to Topps Chrome. So you can look at his rookie card here autograph versus his prospect autograph. They're pretty close, and so I think it's pretty safe to say that Bowman Chrome autographs, if you have a first autograph of somebody that turns out to be a really good player, their cards, the Bowman first autograph is going to last probably better than almost anything else compared to like a rookie autograph. So we like the relevance of Bowman first autographs and cards to be a 5 out of 5. We don't usually give that out very often, but I think like Topps Chrome is kind of the standard, and then Bowman Chrome is very close. But the key is just got to find the right players for those. And hopefully, like an Ethan Salas, if you wait, like a Leo DeVries, you might be able to wait a little bit, let those prices come down and buy them again, and then have a chance to get at a little bit better of a price. So anyway, that's all we're going to get for today. Adding up the scores, we got price 2 out of 5, checklist 1 out of 5, grading 4 out of 5, relevance 5 out of 5. That gets us to 12 out of 20 on this list. And it's just not good enough to recommend that you open this product. We would strongly suggest you just buy singles. If there's players you like in here, check eBay, check Facebook Marketplace, things like that. Look for them, buy singles. If you're going to spend $300 on a box or $300 on a couple autographs that you like, I would lean towards just picking out the autos. of the players that you like, and hopefully you get to grade them and make some good money that way. So hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, stay curious.